this still tells a story. Okay, now show. And the way that would happen would be through some kind of interaction. And so at that point, imagination really took wing. And that was great because, yeah, okay, I mean, if I've been this brave, I mean, obviously this was a real life experience, but what evolved was not. And that was part of the creative joy. Now I got to play with this, you know, I purged, and now I would get to play. And so that's really, that's exactly what it felt like to me. Now that I'm talking about this, I haven't even thought about this, but it was like she said, okay, now play. Play, we write plays, we play. But then it became a very different experience.
I'm so glad you said play because some people would, and then she made me work harder.
To me, it felt like an invitation to a playground. It really did. I mean, that's hard, but that, because that's where the creative takes over.
She has to, just like Savannah had talked about, the river of life. And, you know, in my 74 years, I think I've had quite a river. Then we had to pick out one. And I can still remember that process because I went through the all and I went, oh, that time with that motorcycle guy, you have to write about that. And then, you know, kids and grandkids. And it's like the very last thing I had written, I went, oh, I'm all alone now. You know, my husband has died. And I went, oh God, am I going to start? And I just started writing. And I was kind of surprised that I picked out of all of them just where I was currently, and just wrote. Oh, I remember, the fun part about the class is then whatever you bring in, you get an opportunity for others to read, act out what you have written, and you get a chance to sit back and hear what it sounds like, because you can write all you want, but until something is sounded, you can get the appreciation for it. And hearing it in front of the class was very, very helpful. It's a very useful process. And again, then sending it back to Deborah and getting some feedback. How are you going to get deeper? You know, she kept wanting me to get deeper to the source, and so. It was work, but work that really is so satisfying because I didn't think I really could get to that inside of me, and what came out of it, especially, you know, hearing it later, I went, I guess I did say something that I really wanted to say.
Happened to the shirt that you were wearing?
I took it off.
Lost weight, especially around the shoulders.
Anything else you want to complain about?
I was just noticing. It's funny, your shoulders used to be so broad.
Aging ain't for sissies.
That's for sure.